it's Miss Fuller, and today we have with us Miss Bella, and we wanted to share with you our favorite story at this time. And I saw this and it caught my eye at this year's school book fair because we have the same hair and the same problems with our hair, apparently. And it is about a first grader that goes to school and has some trouble containing her hair. And then it all ends up well. So let's learn a little bit of science. Let's learn a little bit about hair, and let's read it. It is called The Hair of Zoe Fleedenbacher Goes to School by Lori Hulse Anderson. Zoe Fleedenbacher had one blue eye and one green eye and bright red hair that went on forever. When Zoe was a baby, she needed 2 strollers and 2 cribs and 2 high chairs, one for Zoe Fleedenbacher and one for Zoe's hair. When she was 2 years old, Zoe's hair learned how to open the cookie jar. At 3, her hair could turn on the TV, pour a glass of juice, pet the cat, and play the computer all at the same time. At 4, it learned to fly. Mom and Dad Fleedenbacher threw out the brushes and combs. The hair of their Zoe was wild and beautiful. It was her sail. It was her kite. It was her flag. Zoe had Miss Broadhag for kindergarten. Miss Broadhag let Zoe's hair pick up the trash, erase the board, and set the table for snack. At nap time, the hair was a comfort. Zoe had Miss Trisk for first grade. Miss Trisk did not fool around. "School has rules," she said. "No wild hair in my class." Zoe Fleedenbacher's hair did not listen. When Miss Trisk wrote on the board, Zoe's hair tickled everybody. Miss Trisk sat Zoe in time out. Zoe's hair drew all over the walls. Miss Trisk took charge of the situation. "Big mistake! This must stop!" shouted Miss Trisk. "School has rules!" Miss Trisk demanded a meeting with the principal. Zoe's hair had to wait outside. The grown-ups agreed. School had rules. That hair had to be tamed. Zoe tried a ponytail. It didn't work. Zoe tried braids. No good. Zoe tried scrunchies, barrettes, clips, hair bands, rubber bands, bobby pins, and duct tape, all at the same time. The class held its breath, and it worked! The hair stayed under control during spelling. A scrunchie broke during math, but the hair didn't move. 2 barrettes slipped out during snack time, but the hair didn't move. "First grade has rules," Miss Trisk reminded the class, and then she smiled. Zoe couldn't smile. It felt like all the rules in the world were sitting on top of her head. Miss Trisk started the science lesson. She held up a ball. This is the sun. She held up another ball. Mercury orbits the sun. She picked up 3 other balls. This is Venus, Mars, and here is Earth. She dropped the Earth. The class giggled. First grade has rules, Miss Trisk reminded them. No giggling. Zoe lifted her head off the desk. A bobby pin fell on the floor. 1 red strand of hair unfurled. Miss Trisk picked up 2 more balls. Pretend that these are Jupiter and Saturn and that all the planets are spinning and orbiting around the sun. Bam, bam, bam! Jupiter, Mars, and Venus fell to the floor and rolled into the corner. Ping, ping, ping! Bobby pins rained on the floor around Zoe. Oh my, said Miss Trisk. Snap, snap! Rubber bands and scrunchies bounced off the ceilings. Barrettes, headbands, and duct tape rocketed through the air. The hair of Zoe Fleedenbacher exploded into the classroom. I can help, Zoe hollered. I know how to do it. Whap! Pop! Whoosh! The class gasped. Zoe's hair was loose. The kids grabbed their crayons and hid their scissors. Miss Trisk dived for the gerbil's cage. Zoe smoothed her hair and raised her hand. Please, Miss Trisk, she said. I want to help. Can I try? Miss Trisk nodded. Zoe's hair picked up Mercury, Venus, the Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and the sun. The planets spin, said Miss Trisk. Zoe's hair spun the planets as they orbit the sun. Zoe's hair twirled the planets along their paths. That day, the first grade students in Miss Trisk's room learned all about the planets. Miss Trisk learned some things too. My goodness, said Miss Trisk, that is some amazing hair. That's helpful hair. That's handy hair. Zoe Fleedenbacher had 1 blue eye and 1 green eye and handy, helpful, amazing hair that found a place in first grade. And that was it. Thank you so much for sharing with Ms. Bella and Ms. Fuller. And we hope that y'all are all doing well, and we miss you dearly, and we can't wait to see you again.